Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today, this is going to be a very, very serious message for the youth and those who are currently studying or those who have been trying to get a entry level job within the software engineering marketplace. Now, I'm going to say this very, very slowly, all right? Just come here, a bit closer. It is not your fault, okay? It is not your fault. The market has been extremely bad. I think that the market or the companies themselves are trying to find a way to sort of get back into the hiring system, because back in 2020 or 2019 there was a batch hiring and they hired a lot of people in the software engineering space, which most of them they didn't know the job, right? So right now, the most important thing that you must do if you are currently a student, or if you are a recent graduate, or you are trying to find your way into your first employment, the very, very first thing that you should actually master is communication, right? I said it. Communication is the number one key for you to actually master, because once you are able to communicate, then it means that you can work well within a team and you are able to articulate what type of code you have written. Because when it comes to the interviews, what they're looking for is for you to explain your understanding of the type of code you've just implemented, right? That's number one. Number two is you must know your stuff, all right? What do I mean by that? I mean, you must really understand your data structures and your algorithms, right? What you should focus on right now is not the advanced stuff like building big websites and building the next Uber or the next Take-A-Lot app. No. What you should focus on is the fundamentals, right? Learn the search algorithms. Learn the sorting algorithms, right? Those are the basic things that you should understand. After learning those algorithms, learn the data structures, like what is a node, what is a linked list, what is, all those things. Understand how to use them to solve problems, because once you actually understand the fundamentals, once you understand sorting, once you understand searching, those are the basic things that we actually do. Because what you do in data structures is that you basically sort things out, store them somewhere, change the value. You're looking for a certain number, you're looking for a certain character. That's what you're actually doing when it comes to data structures and algorithm. It's not that difficult. I won't lie, I struggled myself with them, but once I understood that once you can actually grasp and understand searching and sorting, then you are halfway there. The only thing that you have to do now is understand how to actually use them when it comes to things like lit code, or all those practice. That's the most important part. Now, when it comes to projects, what I can say is the market is saturated, right? Which means it's high competition. So what you should do is focus on building a full stack project. Understand front end, understand back end. You don't have to be a god within those two, but know them. Know how to structure a page. Know your CSS. Know your HTML. Right? Know your JavaScript and know your Node.js for the backend. Right? Just choose one and stick to it. If you're planning on using Python, then choose one, whether it's Flask or Django, and stick to it. Use those tools to learn, right? Don't jump around. No, I've noticed, and I've seen this with myself also. I've been jumping around from C# to Python to JavaScript, and it not only slows down your progress, but you start to feel a bit uneasy, because today you're going to learn about, async or await in JavaScript. And when you come to Python, then you're going to struggle a bit because the syntax is not the same, but the fundamentals is the same, right? So stick to one and grow with it. Like, understand it until you are comfortable to build an entire website with it. All right? So that's for the project. Like, for the project, build something real. For an example, maybe you can build a full functioning note taker, as long as it has CRUD in it. You create, you read, you update, and you delete functions. Build something, like, as a recruiter, if I was to look at your CV and I see that, oh wow, you actually built this type of system, it means that you understand system design, you understand data structures and algorithms to build that thing. You understand databases, how to connect the database to, your backend with the front end. So stick to those things, right? Stop jumping around from one place to another. Stick to one thing, master it. And I promise you, within 2 to 3 months, you'll be way ahead of all those applicants that you're actually seeing. And the most important thing is you must push to your GitHub. Most people don't really submit their things to GitHub. And GitHub is a form of a CV for your potential employers. They will go and check your GitHub. They check how many times have you been working or committing your code to GitHub. And if they find that you're not really consistent with it, then they will find someone else who is always consistent with pushing and committing their work to GitHub, right? And when you do push your work to GitHub, make sure that your commits are actually valid, like they make sense. Don't just push stuff and just say push one. Your commit message must actually make sense. And what else can I actually tell you? It's so hard to actually get these jobs, but don't give up. Don't stop. Eventually, something will come up. Once you are ready, keep on applying, keep on putting in those CVs, right? And the moment you get a chance, just one chance for an interview, and it will definitely come. But when it does come, it should find you ready, right? It should find you prepared. Imagine you get this interview today and you have to take in some practicals tests soon, and only now you're starting to Google interview questions for Amazon or interview questions for so and so companies. You will struggle, right? So my advice to you is do the hard work now, so that when the time comes, when the market eventually opens, because this year it's looking like it's a bit more stronger, right? So when it does actually open, you will be the number one person who actually gets it, who will be prepared to actually do this hard work, right? You will answer each and every question that they ask you, right? So take it easy. Don't blame yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just take it one step at a time. Right? So if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will catch you on the next one.